iron we squeeze. Play around and you fall off the deep end. I keep it to you real raw. You try to tap on me, you couldn't make me fall. Forget the microphone, you need the iron we squeeze. Play around and you fall off the deep end.
What's up, you an American citizen?
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Are you an American citizen?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an ID on you?
No, sir.
You got an ID? Let me see your ID.
What's that?
I had to make sure you're an American citizen.
Are you both U.S. citizens?
You got an ID on you?
Do you?
Where you been today?
Go ahead and go, sir.
Where you heading to?
Go ahead.
Where you heading to?
I think these guys need to go back to school and look at their compasses and figure out that the border is 50 miles south.
What are you guys doing? Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Just having some lunch.
Just having some lunch? You guys got an ID on you? Can I see it?
You want to see some
Are
credentials?
you an American citizen?
Wow.
Do you have an ID? Huh? You just having lunch? What are you doing after this? Where are you heading to?
Alright.
Where are you heading to?
Can't even have our lunch here, huh? Alright.
You American citizen? You got ID on you?
Bestaunt sind die Gesichter, doch froh ist unser Sinn, ja unser Sinn. Es braucht
How you guys doing?
Good,
Can you make sure?
What's that?
I can't show my face on that, so.
Okay.
Can you make sure he puts it down? The camera?
What?
Can you make sure he puts it down, please? Let me see that real quick. Hey,
Grab my hand, dude. Don't grab my stuff.
put it down, please.
Don't grab my stuff.
Okay, can you roll it down a little bit more, please?
I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
Can you roll down the window, please?
I said I can hear you fine.
Okay. Where are you guys coming from?
Where are you coming from?
Get out. Go.
Where are you coming from? Are you illegal?
Go.
I'm illegal. Are you illegal?
I think these guys need to go back to school and look at their compasses and figure out that the border is 50 miles south. This is just conditioning the American people to accept giving up their rights in searches and seizures and being interrogated, and they're being conditioned, and that's why we're here to say no. We don't think that they're here to get illegals and whatnot because the border is like 50 miles, 70 miles over that way. We believe that we're becoming a police state.
We'd allow you to come and ride with us.
Here's where
that doesn't matter.
But I thought
it's illegal. Fourth and Fifth Amendment. You know why there's all the illegals here? Because the government is giving them free health care, free schooling, free food stamps, free milk and cheese. That's why they're coming over. It has nothing to do with border security.
And you have every right to stand
You know what I'm saying is true. They're offering a bunch of free stuff, and then they come up here.
As long as you stay off the interstate, yes.
You know that what I'm saying is true. That they're offering them a bunch of free stuff.
See, you're acting like you confiscated this property and you own it.
No, I parked there.
You are quoting a statute. What was it again?
Pedestrians are not allowed on the interstate.
But what statute?
You know, I could go to my car and look up the exact.
See, that's funny how you got to look it up. Because there's 8 million laws and we don't know them all either.
You can drive on the interstate as much as you want.
Well, if we submit to a search, because we can't drive on this freeway as much as we want without being interrogated and searched without a warrant.
Well,
listen, sir.
That's true.
I drive around the United States every week. I go through an average of 4 days a week.
The Constitution doesn't exist
just because
right
I have
there.
to. And for a year and a half of that travel, because I've been traveling for over 3 years. For a year and a half, I popped the trunk. I told them where I was going. But after a year and a half of 4 times a week, I said, you know what? I'm tired of this.
The Constitution doesn't exist right there, right? Is that what you're telling me?
I should be able to travel without being searched and without being interrogated.
The Constitution exists
right
right there?
No, they beat the living fire out of you. So don't tell me I can drive on the interstate as much as I want, when if I drive on the interstate, if I refuse to submit to search and interrogation unlawfully, then I'm going to be beaten and tased and incarcerated by your agency, the Department of Public Safety. You know what? I have to have a lawyer to defend me against your giant,
corporations steal money.
Laws inside your car that you can't even remember them all. You can't even keep them straight. The one that has to do with the only interstate that you control. Okay, and I'm supposed to
know all the laws.
I got to let it go through the attorney because I don't know how to deal with it. It's way over my head because it's so complicated.
Then he gets attorneys appointed for him.
Right.
DPS guy, you got hired goons from stealing money from us.
I'm telling you, I travel through these things all the time, and when you tell them no, they don't take no for an answer.
I drive through myself. I live in the
valley.
Yeah,
but they let you go because you're part of their little brotherhood.
Well, not in my.
Have they ever searched you?
No way in hell.
I haven't been searched.
Come on.
You've never been searched because you're part of the brotherhood. You're one of their comrades.
You're one of
them. I haven't
them.
received a photo radar ticket. That should help.
Revolution 4409.
Protesting, you live in the United States, the greatest country in the world, and you have a great time. I just don't want you running out in the streets getting hit by a car, because then you wind up here at Kaiser Permanente, or maybe a children's hospital. I don't want anything to happen. Just make sure you keep the sidewalks clear. It starts getting pretty heavy around here. Enjoy your time protesting. You live in the United States, the greatest country in the world, and you have a great time. I just don't want you running out in the streets getting hit by a car, because then you wind up here at Kaiser Permanente, or maybe a children's hospital.